Hey everyone, welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the HDR, HD reflections for Need for Speed Underground 2. I am also going to show you an option where you can have the rain running all the time in the game. If you guys are interested in this, go ahead and open up our browsers. Now, this video is assuming you guys have already looked at the other one that shows you how to do the widescreen, AG 13 patch. So this video, is useful after you've done that. If you haven't done that, I'm gonna also place the link to that video at the end of this one so you can get that done if you haven't done so yet. So let's go over here. We're gonna go to the first one. Go to this link here. This will be in the comment section. So we're gonna go ahead and download the version right here. This is the latest one. So download that to your computer. Then we're gonna head over here. We're gonna get the latest version of this one, which is this one. This does contain other other the games for the HD, but we're gonna do just Underground 2 in this one. So go ahead and download that one. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and close your browsers. As always, I recommend you have one window open, where the game is at, and another window open where you have the files. So in this case, the folder that you have the files is gonna look like this. Just go ahead and select both of those over here and extract those to a separate folder. So you're going to end up with this. So once you click on this folder, we're going to look for Underground 2, which is this one here. So double click on that. We're going to take the scripts, copy both of these files. They will be going into your scripts folder, and you will have that if you've done the widescreen patch before. So we're just going to take these and paste them here. I've already done it, so I won't do it again. But take both of these files. They will go inside your scripts folder. Then we're going to go back and go to the other file that we downloaded. We're going to go to the options. We're going to do the exact same thing. Now, you shouldn't need this if you've already got the widescreen patch, because that's the exact same version as this one here for the patch. So you're not going to need that one. So just go ahead and take these and do the exact same thing. Copy those and paste them inside here. So once you're done, if you have the widescreen patch, you should see something like this, unless you have, other mods installed. Once you've done that, simply, we're going to go into the reflections.ini. We're going to do some settings on here. Now you can set these the way I have them, or you can kind of play around with it, set them the way that you want. If you want it to look like it did in the previous video I did yesterday, I believe it was, or the day before. If you want it to look like, the reflections are on that video, just match everything that you see on here. So one of the changes I made, I believe, was on the, well, this one definitely here. This one is set to 3. I did set the render distance on, restore the headlights on, and the realistic chrome is also on. So basically, just look at this file. You're going to mimic exactly what is on here on yours. Once you're done with that, you can just go ahead and click File, save as, and save your file. Always do the All Files option so it does render it in the .ini instead of the .text. So once that's done, you can go ahead and close that. Then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to edit the options. Now on this one here, there's a whole slew of things on here that you can play around with. The one that we're going to be looking for on here for this specific video is the always rain. So you want to turn that on. Now remember, if you activate this, every single race is going to have rain. So if you don't want that, just go ahead and leave that, leave that at the default, which is 0. Like I said, there's a whole slew of other stuff that you can mess around with on here. For this video, we're just gonna, show you how to do the rain always on if you want it, and the HDR, HD reflections. So let's go ahead and test the game here real quick. Once you've done that, just go ahead and launch your game, and you should see the differences in the game. If the reflections are too bright for you, you can always switch it to, 2 or 1 on the setting that I showed you had 3. Now, one of the cool things I like about that extra options mod, as you can see, the, this view of the hood is a little bit different than the default. And then also, if you hit the letter C, which is default for cameras, you do have a couple of extra views on there. So I'll hit C here a couple times. So that's a default and default. And then as you can see, this one here, that's a new angle for the view on there. And that view is kind of cool because it can really, you know, show the effects of the reflections on the car. Then it has two other ones on here that I guess simulates you driving on the right side, this one, or left side and right side. So that is it for this one. So if you guys like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, as always, post them on the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next video. Have a good one.